God formed us out of mud and breathed in us and created us the people. That's where our story began. We're living in our ancestral land. Our people have not moved. We had a long history of keeping our culture and tradition, keeping our medicine, keeping our dances. That history of where we came from needed to be told and retold within this hospital.
A lot of our teachings in our culture are oral teachings passed on from generation to generation through songs and stories. The Apache people believe in a higher power. Sometimes when Western medicine can't find out what is wrong with a person, then we turn to our traditional medicine people to ask for guidance on healing.
We have been here since time immemorial. So even when the reservations were set up for us, we already had our traditions established on this land.
To live with about close to 1,000 on the reservation of the White Mountain Apache Tribe. Now we have grown up to a population of close to 20,000 tribal members.
Our emergency room sees 40,000 people a year. That's a very busy ER for a small hospital. In 2016, we began work to develop the justification documents that we would submit to headquarters and then to Congress to justify the need of a new hospital being here in White River.
We went to Washington numerous times to meet with our state leaders, our national leaders, and to be that voice for the Apache people and advocating for the ever-growing population of our tribe and surrounding communities that use the hospital, and making sure that we prepare at least 50 to 100 years ahead of what the new hospital would look like moving forward to help our people.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
It's tempting to live and run away to the city, and everything's convenient right there in front of you. It's hard to live on the reservation. And if you are living on the reservation, it shows how tough you are. It shows how the stamina of our culture and our ancestors have taught us.
What we have here is inefficient to our people. Our people are in need of new equipment, new operation, new services.
This hospital, we can make it into so many things. A hospital that can heal people, no matter what kind of sickness you are, no matter how long it takes to heal.
From the very beginning of designing the hospital, we wanted to make sure that the hospital was a reflection of the community.
The design of the hospital reflects what's important to Apache people. They'll be able to seek traditional help at the hospital, and that's something we've never had here before. I feel like for years we've been waiting for a hospital like this. I am very thankful that we have our designers. They listened. They took what they saw and they put it in our building.
We learned about plant material that was used as medicine, like morphine, ibuprofen. It was really great to hear all the different uses for a lot of the plants. We got familiar with planting that was closer to the water beds to try and recreate some of that on our hospital site, that feeling of being by natural running water.
We were given many options. You know, a square box was one of them, and that doesn't tell our story well. The unique design of our building has curves in it that mimics the water and the life that we're living in now, and the present of us dancing and walking in the water. As you walk into the building coming from the east, you'll come to a fire, as you would in all homes on the reservation. The exterior of the building, it mimics the cliffs of Golden Gulch. It mimics the red and the white cliffs, and it'll just nestle right within that area in the community. It's actually a building that would make sense with real trees from the area, with medicine and plants that make sense around that building.
We'll have a specialty services area that will also include chronic pain management to be able to holistically treat pain and not with just medication, with chiropractic, with acupuncture, or with massage therapy. One of the biggest things is we will have space both inside and next to the facility for traditional medicine.
It's not just a new building, it's a new standard. Whether it's vaccinations, nutrition, parenting support, or mental health care, prevention is how we protect our future. The new hospital will be a major step forward in that vision. That's the future we're building. It brought tears to my eyes, tears of appreciation that we were finally heard and that we'll finally have a hospital built for us.
We're a partner. This is not a citadel or a fort that we're sitting in where they have to come to us when they're sick. They built it. It's theirs.
Our partnership with the tribe has allowed us to do probably one of the more robust and substantial projects in IHS history. You can't do that without stability and leadership at the tribal level, the community level, with the council, and with the leadership that we have in place at the Whiteriver Indian Hospital.
Our hospital is new births with our tribe.
We're not getting secondhand stuff, we're getting new things that has never been used. And at the very end, once that hospital is done, what we need will be there.